It's time for Halloween Horror Night! Yes, it is time for Halloween Horror Nights. We're here in Orlando. We've got an RIP tour booked, which starts in about an hour and a half. An hour and a half. So we're going to go in, we're going to have a look around, we're going to check in, we're going to show you the food. We can't take you in the houses, unfortunately. So if you do want to see the houses, just YouTube the houses. But we're going to show you around, we'll show you the scare zones, we'll show you the food, we'll show you the drinks, we'll show you the Nightmare Fuel show.
And we'll give our reviews.
Yeah? Should we go get scared? Yeah. Let's do this, come on. We're in. We've got our lanyards. The gates have just opened at 6 o'clock. We're in. I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. We've got an hour until we need to check in. I've got my microphone with me as well, so I can put my microphone on in a minute. It's going to get very loud. So, yeah, I'll put my mic on in a minute so you can hear. Well, you might hear better. But yeah, we're in. Are you excited? Poncho's back out. It has just started raining, but we've just managed to do a house trip, haven't we?
Yeah.
What did we do? Monstrous?
No, museum, deadly,
that one, and it was really good. No spoilers, we obviously won't give any spoilers, but there's one bit in it that absolutely Katie screamed her head off, bless her. And I laughed in the guy's face because it made me laugh that much because Katie screamed. But we've done that. We're now just going into
Slaughter Cinema 2,
and then we're going to head over to La Bamba, which where we've got to do a check-in for the RIP tour and get some food and drinks and stuff. But yeah, it's got for rain for about 50 minutes, so hopefully it'll pass. Hopefully. We are wearing Disney ones as well, so don't shout at us because we've got Disney Max on in Universal Park. We know. Well, we've just come out of
Slaughter Cinema 2.
Yeah, Slaughter Cinema 2. It was so good. It was so good. It's all split into like...
rich.
Yeah, there was one... I don't really get scared of these at all. They don't really make me jump. There was one, the guy... I say a thing jumped out the wall. Honestly, I screamed in his face, but it was so good. It's all split into different like films, but they're like not real films. So there's like a Jaws one, but it's not called Jaws and all this kind of stuff. There's a clown one. Now, if you know me, I'm scared of clowns. So the clown one, I just looked at the back of Katie's head and just walked forward.
Because he pushes me in front of
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
so I can't hide.
There was an adult lounge one where there's supposed to be a stripper on a pole that I'd seen on the internet. I'm gutted. I mean, the house wasn't complete. But yeah.
It's a mummy stripper, so it was just someone else.
Stripper's a stripper. Yeah, really good. So now, yeah, we've got half an hour, so we're going to head over to La Bamba now, where we're going to get some food, some drinks. Katie definitely needs an alcoholic drink.
Just for reference for everyone else, at the minute it's been open 30 minutes. A Quiet Place has got a 65-minute queue, Ghostbusters 50, Insidious has gone down to 35, that was initially 70. So I think now these other houses are opening.
Yeah, because some open early. So if you're already in the park and you've got Stay and Scream, there's a few houses that open early, and then at 6 o'clock the rest of it opens. The rest of the houses open, and everyone else like disperses.
So Museum of Deadly Exhibits was like walk on for us.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's now a 25-minute wait, and Slaughter Cinema 2, which we've just done.
About a 10-minute wait.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minute wait, and that's now 45.
Yeah, so it gets real busy real quick. So yeah, perfect having the RIP tour really. But we're going to go to the Bamba. We're going to check in. The rain has stopped. We're just going to leave these on just while we walk across there. But the rain has stopped so far. Yeah, there's an RIP tour walking in front of me now. So now, yeah, let's go to the Bamba. Let's go to the bumper. Right, I am mic'd up, so you can only hear me now. We're the VIP tour, so this is the food that you do get. So I'll give you a quick rundown. I won't go through it all properly. Desserts, little macaroons, little birthday cake, cupcakes, confetti ones, salads. There's some cheesies down there. What we got here? We've got pizza fries, which are famous at the Halloween Horror Nights. We've got crispy chicken chunks with a bloody goodie bag, it's called, street corn riblets and forbidden falafels. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick one for you, just so you can see what there is. Oh, there's Katie. Katie has found the food, so I'm following her around now as well. And I think it's the same this side. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's a bit different this side. So this side you've got tortilla, there's pork, taco stuff, there's rice, there's black beans, there's all different types of salads, and again, there's your desserts. You've got your confetti cupcakes, your macarons, your little ghosty, sugar cookies, and then churros. Coffees, teas, soft drinks are all included as well. Yeah, so we're going to have some food. Katie's currently making herself, looks like a taco. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get some food, we'll sit down, and we'll show you what's going on. But yeah, so far, VIP tour, an absolute success. Food acquired. So we've gone for some pizza fries. I've had 2 portions because I've had nothing to eat, so I'm starving. We've got some of the chicken, it's like crispy chili chicken stuff, a falafel, some sweet corn riblets. Katie's gone for the same. Some bottles of Diet Coke because they're free, so we might as well.
And then I made a taco, and this is a pineapple salsa.
I'll try it.
Which I'm not a bit with. And it's pork.
Pork, something we're going to see. Taste test.
It's a massive.
It is also rather loud in here, hence why we're using the microphone, so we have to keep switching between me and Katie depending on who's talking. Hopefully it'll get a bit quieter outside. We'll try and speak after each house, we'll find a little quiet spot, but when we're doing the RIP tour, we are in little groups, so we'll try our best. But
or we'll do it when we have drink breaks. So you get so many drink breaks throughout your tour. So it might be easier as just doing a couple of houses and then reviewing them all together. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. But so far, we've done 2 houses and it's been unreal. But yeah, let's eat the food. Just a little close-up of the desserts you can get. You can get a chocolate orange macaron, some little ghost biscuits of icing, and then some funfetti cupcakes. There's also churros with chocolate sauce, but we didn't get any of them, did we? And then Katie is just demolishing the crispy chicken, sweet and sour thing. Yeah, that's a 3rd portion now. So definitely getting us money's worth in here tonight. Food done. It's alright, it's not bad food, you know. Is it going to win any awards? Nah, probably not. But it fills the hole. It fills the hole. Yeah, it fills the hole. And like you say, you get free soft drinks. So we've stocked up on soft drinks in our bag and waters. So we are going to have a few adult drinks. But we've got enough to get us through the night. So yeah, you eat at Cafe La Bomba, which is there, and then you come across the road to here, which is the Halloween makeup show. We go check in now. We get told who our tour guide is. We meet the rest of the tour. And yeah. Come on then.
Welcome to Halloween Horror Nights 33.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you so much. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We're all gonna get really scared tonight, so it's gonna be a good fun. Before we get started, we're gonna go use the.
We're in. We've met our tour guide, Caitlin. She's here with the green glow sticks. That's what we have to follow all night. follow the green glow. Yeah, so we're going to go around starting the house. We don't know what house we're going to do in what order. We also get drinks breaks, so in between you do like a handful of houses, like 3 or 4 drinks break, and then we also get to watch the show in a little bit as well. So yeah, we're on the way to the first house. Katie doesn't want it to be Insidious because she's not managed to get an adult beverage yet, but the sun is going down, it's getting darker, which means the darker it gets, the scarier it becomes.
An awful angle.
I think we've just realised where the first house is. We're heading towards Major Suites. Now obviously we can't take you inside the houses, but what I can tell you is there is the normal queue, there's the express queue, and then there's our queue, and we walk straight round to the front.
Oh, she's flirting, look at that.
First drink stop. So far we've done 4 houses.
Yeah, Major Suites. We've done Insidious, we've done Ghostbusters and Triplets of Terror.
Yeah, it was. It's been good so far, to be fair. Yeah, we're at Jimmy Fallon now on the balcony, so we're above where everyone's currently queuing up to go into
Insidious.
Is that the Insidious house? One? Yeah. So yeah, we just had a quick drink stop. Katie's got her blinking cup. I've got a beer down here somewhere. Yeah, 4 houses, incredible. We will go through them in detail at probably some other point. We won't bore you with it now, but I think Insidious so far has been the best.
Yeah.
It was very good. Followed by Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters theming was impeccable.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
there was loads of little mini marshmallow men there that moved, and it was just so good. Then
Triplets was
really good. Yeah,
Major
really.
Suites been my least favourite.
Yeah,
so
Major
far.
Suites was the least favourite. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad house, but it's not been the best. But yeah, done 4. We've got 6 to go, plus the show, plus some more scare zones. We've already walked through a couple of them. We walked through Blumhouse. We've walked through
Torture
Fair.
Which
Yeah,
was really good.
yeah, really good. So yeah, we quick drone break, and away we go. On to the next one, Jay.
On to the next one.
It's so good here. Honestly, it is so good. Another 2 houses done. So we've just come back into La Bamba. This is where we got the food from earlier. So we've just done another 2 houses. We did the Quiet Place and Monstros of Latin America. Yes, as Katie's just told me. So yeah, a Quiet Place and Monstrous. Monstrous was a lot like a house we did 2 years ago, like a Latino Kappa something house. Yeah, it was good. It was very good theming in there. Not many jump scares, not many scary things, but it was a well themed house. A Quiet Place, I would go as far, now this Katie might not agree with me here, I would go as far to say that's been my favourite house so far. It gave me the most jump scares. Now when I say jump scares, they're, again, no spoilers. If you've seen A Quiet Place, you know what I'm on about. They look a bit like Demogorgons from Stranger Things. They weren't scary. You could see them coming. They came out the walls and go. There was a little actress in there. Now, I don't know who she is, and I hope I never see her because I'll punch her in the face. Because she scared the absolute soul out of me. I turned to look at something, and as I turned back, she jumped at me, and I promise you, our noses touches. Now, they don't have to touch it. I'm very, but Jesus, it absolutely, my soul left my body. But yeah, I'd say A Quiet Place was the best house so far. Best house.
Mine's still Insidious.
As well?
Insidious is still mine.
She says this. She walked through looking at the floor with her hands over her ears.
Yeah, but I know what's coming now, so I want to do it.
So I think what's going to happen now is we've got, how many houses have we got left? 4 houses left. We've already done 2 before the VIP tour. But we're going to do them again because we have to do the RIP tour. We then go to watch a show which is the Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Nightmare something. And then once that's done, our RIP tour's done. So it takes it'd be like between 3 and 4 hours depending on the problem.
Depends how quick you want to get through everything.
Yeah, the problem we've got at the moment is the rain has started again, which means the scare zones, with the ones you walk through, the scare actors aren't there because they don't come out in the rain. So we're hoping the rain subsides so then we can go back out and we can get some footage of the scare actors. Because at the moment you're walking through and there's no one there. So yeah, once the RIP tour's done, our lanyards give us fast passes to the rides that are open so we can go do some rides. But we're going to see what the queue times are like because we might go do Insidious again.
I want to do Insidious again.
Yeah. We'll see what the queue, because they're busy at the moment. So yeah, we'll see what the queue time's like. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna do some rides. I think when I walk past this, I think it's about 95 minutes at the moment, Insidious. So yeah, we'll see. But we're definitely gonna do some rides because, like I say, we've got fast passes we might as well. There's only 4 rides open this time.
Yeah, so
It's Rip Ride Rocket, Men in Black, Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts,
and the Mummy.
and the Mummy is open. So we're gonna go do all 4. I think.
So the longest wait at the minute
Oh.
is 70 minutes. The longest wait at the minute is 70 minutes for Insidious. You've then got 60-minute wait for A Quiet Place, 60-minute wait for Ghostbusters, 45 for Goblin Feast, 40 for Major Suites, 50 for Monstrous, 45 for Sort of Cinema 2, 45 for the Museum of Deadly Exhibits, 55 for Triplets of Terror, and 65 for Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. So they have really picked up compared to before. I still want to go and do Insidious again. To me, it's worth a 70-minute wait. I don't think 70 minutes too bad compared to how it's been on some of the other nights. I mean, it's 9:10 now. We've nearly done the RIP tour. The show for Nightmare Fuel's at 11, and then after that we're free to do whatever we want until 2 o'clock. So we've got plenty of time. So we've just done Goblin Feast and Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines, both really good houses. They do a Universal Monsters house every year now. They did one when we came here in 2022. So this one was basically all females with an all-female cast, which was quite good. The Goblin Feast one I really enjoyed. It's just a bit short. It seemed to be over very quickly, but full of little goblins everywhere. But yeah, really good. So that's all 10 houses done. Favourites. Mine's still Insidious. Least favourite. Major Suite still, I think. I just felt very underwhelmed with that one.
Fair. Did we mention the other two? You know the ones we did previous that we've redone? Because we've done 4 back to back.
Oh yeah.
So we've done what were the other two? Slaughter Cinema 2. And Museum of Deadly Exhibits. So they were really good as well. To be fair, Slaughterhouse 2 is really good. I think we explained a little bit.
Slaughterhouse 2.
What did I say? Oh, Slaughter. Honestly, we are tired now. It's what? Oh. It's raining, we're sweaty, it's very muggy, we're tired, but it's worth it. So
we started the tour about 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
We've done every house.
yeah. So I don't know if you heard that because obviously the microphones were loud in here. We're currently in Lombards. This is what Lombards looks like. There's a big fish tank in the middle. Just taking our last drinks break before we go and watch the show. Yeah. So we started. So it took about 3 hours. We started at 7. It's just gone. Well, it's 10:15 now, and we've done all 10 houses. So it is worth the VIP tour, RIP tour, I should say, to get through because, like I say, some of the houses still are 60 minutes, 70 minutes, 50 minutes. So if you do it in one night, you wouldn't do it. You would not do 10 houses in one night. You just mathematically, you could not do it. So it is definitely worth the money if you've got one night like we have. The houses we came in 2022. And we both said the houses this time are much better. They're very good, the houses this year. The originals are really good. The IPs, again, Ghostbusters, Insidious, Quiet Place, fantastic houses. But the originals are blown out of the water this time. Absolutely blown out of the water. At the moment, it's still drizzling, so it's still technically raining, which means the scare actors still aren't out on the street in the scare zones. We're hoping by the time we've watched Nightmare Fuel, the rain will pass and the scare actors back, so we can walk back round and actually show you the scare zones themselves, because the actors are. Because at the moment, we're walking through and there's just the scenes, but there's no actors, unfortunately. Which again, it's nothing on Universal. They can't be outside. They're in costumes and characters, and they can't see because of the rain a lot more lucky. So, we're gonna go watch the show. Well, we've got about 10 minutes left in here just to chill. We had some water because we've been out today already at Universal. So we've had a very long day, so we are very tired. But we've got some water, rehydrate, and then we're gonna go watch the show, and then hopefully the next thing you'll see after the show is us walking through the scare zones. Fingers crossed. But yeah, houses, unreal so far. Really good. Well done, Universal. Well done.
Lights.
we just done Nightmare Fuel. You can't film in there for obvious reasons. There's pyrotechnics, fire, trickery, and obviously they don't want a camera shoved in the face, but it was a really good show. Yeah, really good. As always, lots of tricks, lots of fire. We were sat right basically in the middle where the platform was, and the fire was that close at one point. Katie thought her air extensions were going to catch on fire, so that was quite funny. But we're just walking about to see if we can find the marshmallow Stay Puffed thing from Ghostbusters, which is well, we'll show you when we find it in a minute. But yeah, we've finished the RIP tour essentially. So we've done all the houses, we've done all the walkthroughs, we've done all the show. So yeah, we've now got until 2 a.m. It's now 11:45. So it's 11:45. We've got until 2 a.m. So yeah, ride some rides, do another house. We might go do Insidious again. It's got a 50-minute wait, so we've got a queue this time ourselves. But it's still busy. It's still absolutely rammed. The rain has stopped, which is a good thing. So yeah, we're gonna see. Like I say, Katie's just currently looking to see where you get the Stay Puft marshmallow thing coming. So when we find it, I'll let you know. I'll show you. We got them. We're just I'm gonna have to put my torch and see, because we are sat up just a little bit round the corner on the floor, just right by where the scare zone is. Oh, we're tired now. But Kate, you got them. Are you excited for this? She's also gonna try her very first corn dog ever. She's never had a corn dog before. So she got the Stay Puft marshmallow and the
mini Stay Puft S'more, which is a mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, chocolate bar and graham cracker. Sorry.
graham cracker.
That's the one.
Or Graham's cracker.
Then I've got the Slimer's Korean corn dog, which is Korean cheese dog with Fritos coated with Cheetos powder, ghost pepper spice, sage derby cheese and mozzarella.
You do know what ghost pepper is, don't you?
Yeah, it's hot.
Well, right, let me show you. When we get you wet your torch on that so they can see. We did get some pictures, so I might insert a picture, but you've got the corn dog there, which looks very nice, and then the Stay Puft Marshmallow S'more, which, yes, Katie's very excited to try. So
this corn dog's massive.
That is a giant corn dog. Go on. First bite.
It's got green on like Simon.
It's green cheese, that's what it is. Go on, your very first bite of a corn dog. An American staple.
That was actually good.
Is it good? I might. Yeah, I might try some in a minute. But yeah, so right, the plan is now. Well, Katie's going to eat this, and then we're going to go over to the Insidious house, I think, and we're going to queue for Insidious. Now, we do, like I said, with the VIP passes, RIP passes, we get fast passes for the rides. Now, Harry Potter isn't on. It's not on completely, so it left 3 rides. It left the Mummy, Rip Ride Rocket, and Men in Black. Rip Ride Rocket's now not on either, so, well, it's not been on. Well, we've not seen it go round for a while since we've been out here, so like 15-20 minutes, so we don't think Rip Ride Rocket's on, so it leaves the Mummy and Men in Black. Men in Black, it's alright, it's like a shooty one, so you have to go around shooting aliens and stuff. It's not bad. Is it worth Express Pass? Probably not. And then you've got the Mummy. Now, the last time we were here, we rode the Mummy, but it was still in the testing phase of when it reopened, so we might try the Mummy depending on how quick we get through this Insidious house, because like I say, we've only got about an hour or so left at the park, and it's 50-minute queue for Insidious, so we're gonna see what goes on. But so far it's definitely been worth the money, 100%. But again, when we get back to the room, we'll break down exactly what it cost, what we did, our favourite house, our least favourite house. Yeah, but I'm going to try some of this corn dog. Why not? back at the room. We're actually back at our house. This is actually the 23rd of September. We've been home 2 days now, but we were tired when we got back. We didn't get in till gone 2 a.m. back to the hotel. You'd sleep. We were up the next day. We were back out again.
Yeah.
Time had passed, and it also gives you time to reflect and think on the actual houses. And you know, we wanted to, like I say, think about it and see what we enjoyed. To be fair, overall, it was a great night.
Amazing.
The
weather held off as well.
Yeah, we had a little bit of rain at the start. So I think it was the first time we walked through the scare zones. There was no actors out because they can't be out in the rain, which is fair. We got through most of the houses. There was a little bit of rain on our first break stop when we were at Jimmy Fallon.
It was only very light, wasn't it?
And
it
then
wasn't anything major.
By the time we'd finished the house and we came back out and we watched Nightmare Fuel, all the actors were back out again. So we got to see them all, didn't we? Like you say, it was a long night. We didn't get back till like 2 a.m. We'd done a horrific amount of steps. I don't even know what the actual number of steps was.
I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know, but we did a lot of steps. We were tired, but
that'll be the day we had in the park and Horror Nights in total. So.
But I don't think we didn't get the park until.
Well, we had to go check in and everything, didn't we?
Yeah. We went in the morning. We went back for a nap, didn't we? Well, I had a nap.
So it wasn't an entire full day.
No.
Here we go.
Checking the spreadsheets now.
That's not a spreadsheet. We did 27,757 steps.
There you go. So it was a long day of walking. Like you say, it rained a little bit, so we did get a bit wet. They're going through the houses, going through the scare zones. It does tire you out, but again, it was incredible.
Yeah.
An incredible night. We won't go through every single house because if you want to watch the houses, there's plenty of vlogs you can watch. People have actually walked through the house. Obviously, we couldn't film in there. We also couldn't film in Nightmare Fuel.
They made an announcement saying there was no photography or filming allowed. So,
but I don't remember if when we went 2 years ago, we filmed.
The first time we went, we filmed, but there was never an announcement. So I don't know whether that's something that's now changed.
True.
But
there was a few people who got their phones out and took a little bit, but we didn't want to be them people. You don't want to get shouted at when you're there. You don't want to get kicked out, do you? So we just sat and enjoyed the show. To be fair,
we had great seats though.
We did
because of the RIP tour.
Yeah, so we sat right in the middle, right where there's a box section in the middle of the stands where you sit.
Performers come.
Yeah, I mean, you were literally. I mean, if you wanted to, you could have grabbed you could have touched whoever they were doing like the acrobatic stuff, weren't they?
Yeah.
And the contortion and all that. Well, we start with Nightmare Fuel because we're talking about it. It was an alright show.
It was a good show.
I was a bit dubious going into it because it was called Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus.
Yeah, Nocturnal.
And I'm scared of clowns, so I was praying there wasn't any clowns in it, and there wasn't. It was circus themed, but it wasn't circus.
It wasn't like proper clowns.
Yeah, there was no clown stuff in it. Was it as far off when we watched it the first time 2 years ago? Probably not. There's only so much you can do on that stage with the acrobatics and fire and all that. Is it still good? Yeah. It's a good show, isn't it?
Very talented.
Highlights was definitely her getting swung around by her hair.
Yeah.
Again, we won't give you any spoilers. If you want to watch it, someone probably could put it online somewhere. But yeah, I don't know what hair she had, but she was hung up by a ponytail and just span around like a carrier bag. Yeah. So that was a highlight. What else happened in it? I'm trying to think back for 2 weeks ago. We went to see it now.
Nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There was a lot more fire this time.
There was
I feel like there was a lot more fire.
It was very hot in there already, and then it got even hotter when it did fire. There was a good song selection, to be fair. I remember. Yeah, there was good songs, and also the opening bit when everyone's singing Black Parade, My Chemical Romance. Yeah, before the show starts, it's like a tradition at Halloween Horror Nights. But yeah. It was alright. It was once a bad little show.
It felt like it went a lot quicker than last time we watched Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, no, it did. And whether or not that's a staple of how good it was, or it was shorter,
I don't know. Or they shortened it because they want to get more shows in because it's that popular. I don't know.
No, no.
But it felt like it went very quickly.
Very good.
I feel like there was more. The storyline was better the first year we watched it.
Yeah.
Because that was like a bloke with all of his dreams and stuff like that, whereas this time it was like a bloke who's fallen in love with someone from the circus and she gets taken.
She keeps dying, doesn't she? And then he replays
that nightmare
and goes back to the beginning again.
And he has to relive it every single day.
But it was alright.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I thought I thought the set design and everything was brilliant.
Yeah, and like I say, the music and stuff is always good.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. Scare zones. So there was
Torture Fair,
that was alright.
which was my favourite.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of actors. Blumhouse.
Blumhouse was. I don't think Blumhouse was more of a scare zone, more of like a photo opportunity.
Yeah.
Because they were just kind of stood on
Majority were on stages.
Yeah, and like they stand a bit and then they'd press something with the foot. You could see him press a button, and then the lights would go and they'd do a pose. Then they'd stand a bit again. Then they'd do it again. They pose again. It was it was more of a photo opportunity on the book. There was the characters of the Blumhouse franchise.
Yeah.
Like, what's she called? The little girl.
The one from the Black Phone. There was Megan.
Megan, that's the one I'm thinking of.
There was some from Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
The Purge. And Freaky.
Yeah.
Which Freaky and Black Phone were part of the houses when we were there last time.
Yeah. So that was alright. Then there was the sinister and surreal bit at the start. We walked through that at the end because we went in obviously the RIP way, so we didn't go through the main bit, so we walked back out that way. That looked alright. They had chainsaws as normal.
Yeah, people with chainsaws.
So chasing after you with chainsaws as normal.
There was the undead one as well, up by La Bomba.
Oh, the swamp one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the guy.
Again, that was quite good.
Yeah, the storyline is that
Like
guy had
zombies.
killed some people, dumped him in a swamp, and then they came back to get him and stuff. And yeah.
And then there was the drag queen one, Demon Queens.
Oh yes, I remember that one now as well. Yeah. We'll try and add some clips in here because we try to remember ourselves at the same time, but we'll try and add some.
I've already seen them.
Oh yeah.
So, favourite houses? Mine's definitely Insidious. Theming, top notch. First time we walked through it on the RIP tour, I was genuinely shaking. I am afraid of it, and like not afraid, but it's the one horror film which makes me jump. So
I only remember the red door from it, Insidious, and the guy at the end, the red-faced guy. I don't remember anything else in the house.
yeah, but it was really good because it was like lots of the Insidious franchise films. It wasn't based off one, and you didn't know what order they were coming in because all the films were put in like different orders as you were walking through.
To be fair, I've never seen the film, so I probably why I don't remember him.
I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, I remember the big red door when you walked in,
Yeah.
and then you had the guy at the end that jumped out at you with the red face. There was the bit where they were all, there was loads of them, but they were all dummies, but a few of them weren't dummies.
Yeah, that part was good.
Yeah. For me, A Quiet Place was my favourite one. Like I said in the video you'd have seen before, it doesn't really scare me, these kind of houses, and the ones where you could see the jump scares coming before, and they were I don't know what the creatures are called, but from A Quiet Place, they jumped out, and you could see them coming out, but yeah, there was one bit that girl jumped out and got me. Yeah, it absolutely terrified me.
The theming was really good in that.
Yeah, The Quiet House was really good.
If you've watched the film, it was very much like the film.
Yeah.
Like it was. So you got like the big house, you got like all the lights, you got the nail in the stairs, you know, the baby crying,
Yeah.
like everything.
Yeah, it was really good. They did both of them equal in their own rights with the top houses. But honorary mention to Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters theming was outrageous.
Is it a scary house? No.
No, there's not a single scare in there. It's more cutesy than anything else, isn't it?
Yeah. The little Stay Puft marshmallows which actually move and everything in there. Brilliant.
Yeah, and then you have
And I liked how they made the temperature really cold as well.
Yeah, you had the Exo car.
Yeah, Ecto one.
Yeah, Ecto one, that like, well, half of it, the back end was sticking out all.
And that like moves and makes noises and things. You got
the big thing at the end. I can't know what the character's called, but the Slimer was in there.
Slimer was in there.
But then
a lot of the OG.
Yeah. Shout out to the OG films, weren't there, of everything. They also had the characters in there that looked like the people that were in the film.
Yeah.
I did watch the film before we went. I can't remember all the names, but there was the characters that were played in there.
Yeah.
They looked like, and it was a very good homage to all the characters. And
then as you're walking out, they're playing Ghostbusters, which is great.
Yeah.
Like
because the exit of Ghostbusters is also the exit of. It's the two houses join on that corridor as you go out the end, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's weird because you come out of another house. I can't think which one. Was it Monstrous? It was one of the houses. You come out of the door, and as you come out of the...
Was it A Quiet Place?
I don't remember. But as you walk out, you walk into the same line as what Ghostbusters... And you hear Ghostbusters playing, so you've just gone through a house that's not Ghostbusters. And as you come out, you hear Ghostbusters playing. So yeah, shout out to Ghostbusters. Yeah,
Yeah.
the mini marshmallow men made it, and when they say they pumped loads of fake snow in there, and it was cold, like ice cold in there, colder than normal AC, you would say, in there.
It was just stunning to
Yeah.
look at and everything.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't. It was one of the houses where you genuinely trying to look at everything.
Yeah. That's one thing I will say about this year's Horror Nights, to be fair. We know it's a conveyor belt system where you go in and you just walk in a single line and there's always someone in front of you, always someone behind you. But I think the houses this time...
They've got more people coming from different angles with scares. So even if there was someone who jumped out on...
You expected that thing, It'd come from the other side. It'd come from the other side.
Yeah, or behind you. Yeah. Like...
Yeah, it was really good.
It was great.
The sounds and the smells were really good this year, to be fair.
Yeah. There was a couple of houses where you got splashed with water, which was meant to be vomit.
I got vomit on me, and it was just I got sprayed in the face with water.
I think that was in the Insidious house, wasn't it, as well?
We don't really want to say that we had a worst house. We had the house that we didn't like the most, but I wouldn't say it was a bad house, and we both agreed it was the Major Suites one.
Yeah. I think it's because it's not necessarily... I didn't find it like scary or as jumpy.
No.
It was more comical.
Yeah, but it's same for Ghostbusters, but you don't mind that because...
All the theming and everything was so elevated in that, whereas I felt like Major Suites wasn't as on par with any of the other houses.
Also, it was the first house we did on the RIP tour. We'd done 2 houses previous without the RIP tour, but it was the first house we did with the RIP tour, and I think we was just a bit... meh.
And I think the fact we already went through the other 2 houses and we saw how good they were, and that was the start of the night before it's really kicked in.
The bar got set a bit high, didn't it?
Yeah, and then I think we were just felt a bit underwhelmed.
But it wasn't a bad house. No. You wouldn't go, oh my god, that's an awful house. You just go, oh, it's not as good as the other ones.
It's probably some people's favourites, but it wasn't ours.
Same as Goblin Feast. Goblin Feast wasn't a bad house, but it felt like it lasted 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was very short, and I found it. Don't get me wrong, full of actors, brilliant.
Yeah.
But it was more comical.
Yeah.
Than anything else. It was
and I'm
quite
still
funny.
not sure if that was it. The big goblin hand. I don't know if he's supposed to move because he didn't move. And I think if it was like because you had the one in Slaughter Cinema, which was the big shark.
Yeah, the big shark which
that came out. So I thought, oh, maybe the hand should, and he didn't move, and I don't know if he just didn't move because he didn't move or it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
But I think that added a bit something to it. But no, Goblins was. They say it wasn't bad. It just felt very short.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually, Slaughter Cinema House. Now I'm thinking about it, that was a very good house as well. Though it was broke down into different films.
It very much reminds. I mean, and obviously Slaughter Cinema's been going for a long time with when it at its first house. Over here at Thorpe Park at Friday nights, they do a house called Trailers, and it's basically the same concept. And again, we really enjoyed that one. I think it's because you're going into. It's not the same characters throughout it all. No, it breaks it up a bit and it feels a lot longer.
Yeah. I enjoyed the one, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the 80s rock skeleton people.
Yeah, the punk
rock. Yeah, it was really good. And then
with really good like UV lights and everything on them.
But no, it was it was really good. You'd have seen, I think at the end of this flight, it's been a while since Katie edited, to be fair, before we did this bit. We sat there eating the corn dog, weren't we, and the marshmallow guy. But you ate most of it. I had a little try of it.
I had the Slimer corn dog.
Yeah.
And the Stay Puft S'more.
Yeah.
Which came to, I think it was $20.21, which was about £15.55 with the exchange rate at the time, which wasn't bad the price. To be honest,
not really.
They were good size, like portion size.
I'm not a big corn dog fan, so I had a little taste, and it was nice for being a corn dog. I couldn't eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
I had a little nibble to see what it's like, and again with the marshmallow, it's a bit sweet for me. But yeah, you really enjoyed them.
Yeah. They were really nice.
Yeah, I do think the food this time though
is better.
Oh, I was going to say
better. Like the stands were better. I found this year because last time you had like the tray of meat, which was just a dyed Rice Krispie treat.
Oh yeah.
Whereas this time,
like mincemeat,
the actual s'more and everything. Now they've put all the thought in to get the actual marshmallow shape.
Yeah, we didn't eat that much.
And the green cheese and the Slimer corn dog and stuff.
Because obviously we ate in the RIP tour, and again the food there wasn't. I don't think it was as good as. I think the first year was better. We did it.
Yeah, the food was nice in the RIP tour. obviously you've got your standard pizza fries,
Standard.
which they do all the time.
Yeah.
It's a staple of our night. But
And
the food was
you normally
better.
get the same desserts like the macarons, the little sugar cookies, and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
And with the food as well, last time when we did the RIP tour, there was characters dressed up who came around your table.
Yeah. There's a picture.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, insert a picture here of Katie with the last one when she didn't know it was behind her. And she went, "Why are you taking a picture of me?" And she didn't realise that the person was still behind you.
Yeah, it made me jump. But there was like none of that this time.
No. But then again, maybe because we weren't in there that long. Because we were booked in for 7 o'clock our RIP tour, weren't we?
Yeah.
But we could go in from 6:30 into La Bumba and have food and drinks.
We were in there 45 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose actually.
Which
Maybe
is a
they
fair...
didn't then. Maybe they didn't this time. Or maybe I don't know. Either way, it's take the food out of the RIP to out of the equation. Is it still worth the money?
Yeah.
100%.
Like we were beating queues, which was
Yeah.
70 minutes.
Because don't get me wrong, you can do it on Express Pass. If you really wanted to, you could probably do all 10 houses on Express Pass.
But you probably wouldn't have much time to do a
Anything
show.
else? No.
So like with the Nightmare Fuel show, for example, people start queuing now, like our RIP guide was telling us, like an hour before the show starts. So that's an hour you've basically lost just queuing.
Shout out to Caitlin, by the way, the
Yeah,
RIP
she
tour.
was brilliant.
She was really good. Apparently she works in Harry Potter the rest of the year.
Yeah.
She just gets a spooky on during Halloween. So you can do, but again with the Express tour, you still got a queue, and some of them queues for the Express line were just as big as the regular line. With the RIP tour, there's no queuing. The most you had to queue is sometimes you had to wait for a break in it, but you're talking
Seconds.
like 10 people max,
Yeah.
and then they stop the line and they go, "Yeah, go on," and you just walk straight in. So there's no queuing at all.
And it was nice having I think it's better having the earlier
Yeah.
tour time.
Yeah, 'cause we
so
had-
you've still
yeah,
got
yeah.
that time after.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice getting us credentials, knowing we haven't got to rush to go and start a tour.
Yeah.
So we were able to do the 2 houses.
Yeah.
And then obviously the time after
Yeah.
we managed to do Insidious again.
Yeah, we did look out on the rides though, because Harry Potter
Yeah.
wasn't on. He was supposed, well, I don't know if it was supposed to be on, but it'd gone down, I think. And same with
It was
Rip
about
Ride
it was
Rocket.
about 12:30, wasn't it, when we
Yeah,
were
so I
looking
don't
at
know
them,
if
and
it
that had
closes
shut.
early. Rip Ride Rocket wasn't getting round, so it left Men in Black and The Mummy.
Which we've done the Mummy many a times in the day. There was no difference to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was a different overlay on it. So
No.
we're like, we'll leave that.
And-
And then Men in Black, we would have had to walk all the way across to the other part of the park. So
Yeah, to go, and we weren't that bothered about it. It's fair. It's not a bad ride in the daytime if you're a bit of competitive. You know, you're shooting, you see who gets the high score, but do you want to waste time doing that when you could be walking around the scare zones or walking, you know,
which
through,
you paid your money for.
through the tribute store and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Do you know what? Actually, tribute store as well. That was good this year.
Yeah.
Um,
It was good last time, to be honest.
yeah, we got, well, as you can see, we got a Horror Nights tops out of there. I wore mine on the night because I forgot to take a Horror Nights top with me. You wore, what did you on?
I
Oh,
wore
you
my
saw stuff. You saw stuff,
yeah.
didn't you? Yeah, with your little
Saw
jigsaw
hair clip
hair clip. Yeah.
and socks.
And then we also bought the Blinky Cup. Well, I say we bought it. I didn't buy it. I had a pint. Katie bought the Blinky Cup because we had the last one, and I think we're going to get it for pretty much every time now, to be fair.
It's a staple.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I've still got my Blinky cup from last
I
time.
can't remember how much it was because I bought
You get it with the
a
cocktail in it,
a
don't
beer
you?
with it as well. But you had the whiskey and coke, and it was like
Yeah.
a Jack Daniels and coke with some extra syrup in it, I believe.
It was it frozen one, that one?
I don't
I
remember.
can't remember.
I don't know, it was 2 weeks ago now. But yeah, overall, the question is RIP tour worth the money?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Don't get me wrong, it's expensive.
Well-
So with the RIP tours, you have to pay for your single night tickets, which you pay anyway as like standard
Yeah, your
to
Horror
go
Nights
and
ticket, yeah.
to go and join
Yeah.
any of the queues for the mazes. And that was, we went on a Wednesday, so it does vary throughout the time. You
Yeah,
go.
it's more
We
expensive
went
at
on
weekends and
a
stuff.
Wednesday in September, and it was $82.99 per person, and then the RIP tour was $359.99 a person, which in total with the conversion rate worked out at about 300 at that time. So we booked ours in April. It was about £370 per person
Yeah.
for just this one night
So it's not cheap.
event. So
don't
it
get me
isn't
wrong.
cheap.
But if you've only got 1 or 2 nights and you don't want to queue, you want to get everything done, you want the experience of having food in La Bomba. You want the tour guys to give you a breakdown of each house before you go in, and literally give you the storyline in detail before you go in. So you're not walking in going, what's this one? What's happening? You literally know the story inside out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's worth it if you're going to be going multiple nights.
Yeah.
It's probably not something which is worth doing, because you'll be able to get the houses overdone on multiple nights.
Yeah.
However, because we were doing Disney as well, and we got like Mickey's Not So Scary and other things booked, we were very limited on times, so we just did the one night and paid the extra and got it all done.
Yeah, and I think we're in a very privileged place that we could do it, and if we go back we probably could do it again, and I think that's the way we'll do Horror Nights now with an RIP tour, just so we could do it all in one day.
Or the frequent fear pass. So if we do go back and then we focus more on Universal, so if you're staying at Universal and you're going to be doing more Universal than Disney, your frequent fear are probably the best ones, because you can go you pay set price and you can go in on multiple nights.
Not that we're planning to go back next year or anything, or we bought annual passes to go back next year and currently pricing up flights to go back next year, but who knows, we might go back next year, we don't know. But yeah, no, it's really good. It was a really good night.
It's worth it. It was brilliant.
Horror Nights smash out of the park as always. We've got the Horror Nights here soon. When it gets to October, we'll go the Alton Towers ones. Yeah, we'll go the Alton Towers ones. I forgot what it's called. Fright Nights? No, that's not Scarefest. So we'll go do Scarefest and go do the houses there. Again, they're not Universal, but they might be alright. Who knows? But for Horror Nights, tick. I think it was a very good night.
It was very good.
We literally got back to the hotel and just collapsed and just went to bed. Didn't even speak, I don't think, to each other. We just went to bed.
Speaking of which, the price for the hotel, so we just decided to stay at Endless Summer for the one night, as you'll see in the day vlog of the Horror Nights.
Yeah, when this comes out, be a few weeks,
Yeah, it was £112.
Yeah, and then we got a free upgrade to a suite.
And we got a free upgrade to a suite with a pool view.
Spoiler before you see it in the next vlog. We got upgraded to a suite, a family suite.
But you'll see all of that when that vlog comes out.
Whatever they made. What day, Alan, we've been there? A week or so? It's weeks, it's weeks.
You're talking a good 4 or 5 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, but we got upgraded to a suite and it's lovely. But yeah, this is the Horror Nights vlog. It's going out way before Halloween because Horror Nights are already on, so there's no point waiting for Halloween to get out. Might as well get it out now.
Get it out during spooky season. There's no point in it coming out like Christmas when everyone's going to watch it.
Exactly. If you've got to the end of the video, as always,
again.
Thank you. Any questions, just message. If you want to know about prices or how we booked it, how roughly the times worked out, all that kind of stuff, just ask the questions and we'll Kate will reply to you because she looks at more than I do. But yeah, if you got to this part, thank you. Like, subscribe, share, all that YouTube malarkey.
All that jazz.
And we will see you for officially day one.
Day one.
Travel base.
Next up is our travel vlog.
Yeah, travel base / day one.
Which should be coming out on Friday.
Friday, yeah. What day are we on today? Monday. I've been work today. I've been well tired. Friday's for the official day one vlog. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.